discipline triumphs motivation. Discipline is just like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it gets, right? And it's doing what you have to do regardless of whether you feel like it. So when you're not motivated, let's change the perspective. You know what? This is an opportunity for me to strengthen my discipline muscle. Because the more you do things when you don't feel like it, the more you're going to do it. When I start praying, enemy starts attacking me. I don't want to do this. You keep doing it. Your spirit gets stronger. So train that discipline muscle. Don't look at it as like, oh my God, I'm not motivated today. You know what? Just realize, hey, I'm not going to be motivated all the time, and that's okay. I still take action regardless of how I feel. Because if we operate off feelings, we will not be entrepreneurs.
No. Oh my gosh. What, man. Yep. Yeah. Man, that should be on a t-shirt somewhere.
Yeah.
If we just operated on feelings, we wouldn't be entrepreneurs. Oh man, I love that. I saw there's another quote from, oh gosh, I don't know who it was now. But there was a women's basketball coach for some college somewhere. I can't remember, a few months ago. And maybe you saw it, but she was talking, I mean, you just having one of those motivational kind of, leadership discussions with her team, right? Her squad. And she said something that, gosh, really stuck in my mind, where it's not that things have gotten easier. It's that we've gotten better at the hard.
Yes.
And like, I feel like that's just like, I mean, you know how it is, like in entrepreneurship, right? There's going to be days where like you are on cloud nine, you're like, maybe just signing some great deals or something, and you just feel amazing, right? $1 million. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm conquering the world. And then it could be the very next day or later that same day, and you could be like, oh my gosh, what am I even doing? Am I even supposed to be doing this? I should burn it all down. I should go back to like the W-2 jobs or whatever. And like, that's just, it's just the nature of the beast.
And I like what you said about, I forgot what you said, but it's like the resilience comes from going through the hard stuff.
Yeah.
The more you even push through the hard stuff, the more resilient you become. Because then when it keeps coming, you're like, got this. Last year, do you know all the stuff I went through last year? And then you think that this storm is going to blow me away? I'm good, right? And that's where you go into, actually healing your own traumas. Because a lot of people actually, they go from high to low, emotional high to low, and you're on this freaking roller coaster, up and down, up and down. What you got to learn how to do is even kill. I had to hire a mindset performance coach to understand this, that my traumas were affecting my decisions, right? So now, maybe I have a good cash month. I'm here. I love it. I appreciate it. Thank you, God. Okay, maybe the month is bad. I'm right here. Even kill, right? That's how you got to learn how to regulate your emotions. You can't regulate your emotions. Entrepreneurship is not going to work for you.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, like, that's just part of like the work, and like, it's just going to be, and like, nobody ever tells you that. I don't feel like, I mean,
Nope.
I mean, entrepreneurship is always hard. I think always hard.
Yes.
And like, there's going to be days where you feel great. There's going to be days where you feel like crap, and you just got to be able to kind of deal with that. Like so I don't know why, but for a bunch of quotes keep coming to my mind.
Yeah, I love it.
I said another one from Tom Hanks that really stuck in my mind too. Was he said something in some interview or other that he always tells himself, this too shall pass, meaning that you feel like you're, on top of the world, you conquered the mountain, whatever, this too shall pass. You feel like you're in the lowest value, things are freaking crappy, nothing's going right, everything's going wrong. This too shall pass. And it's just like a mindset of grit and keeping going. Kelvin, this has been fantastic. There's one more thing I wanted to make sure we got to here, and we've kind of alluded to it a little bit already, but it's faith in the work or in the workplace. And I feel like, like I'm a faith-filled guy. My faith is really important to me. I'm just really curious, like how do you feel like it's changed or shaped how you do business? And I mean, I love what you said the other day when we were talking, that entrepreneurship is a form of ministry or can be a form of ministry. So, I mean, how do you feel like your faith shows up in your work? Especially, I mean, sometimes, like faith isn't always necessarily an appropriate conversation with some people sometimes. So, I mean, how do you feel like it's implemented in your own business?
If I were to say one word, I would say ethics. Do right by people, right? If you really read the Bible, it has the answers to every single thing in entrepreneurship. How you should treat people, finance, wisdom, financial advice. So even having my faith, early on I had to know that, early on I was kind of a little bit too nice into letting people walk all over me, right? You know, maybe I didn't have contracts, or people didn't want to pay me for certain things. Oh, I'm just like, no, it's okay. I have a good heart. I have this and that. But then you realize there's times when Jesus got angry.
Yeah.
Jesus had a backbone. He said things even when people didn't like it. Right? So operating from an ethical standpoint, doing right by people, serving, always giving first, right? Being willing to help, but having a backbone and standing up for what you believe in and standing up for the truth.
Yes. I absolutely love everything you're saying. I think the key word, at least for me, and everything you've said is the service piece, right? Like I'm a really firm believer, and if anybody's listening to my show, they know I really believe that in sales, the best salespeople are the ones that are serving well.
Yes.
And I think it can be so easy to forget or become uncomfortable with the idea that sometimes serving your client to the best of your ability can be telling them no. Being like, listen, I don't believe that this is a good fit for you. And like maybe someday down the road, or like, maybe like not upselling them, I guess, for lack of a better word, where you say like, listen, based on what you've told me, you're saying that you want, option B, but really what I think you want is option A because of X, Y, and Z reason.
Yes.
And again, those aren't always comfortable conversations to have, but ultimately, I really think of it in terms of like personal relationships, right? Like in my own life, the people that I care about the most that have done I believe the best by me are the people that obviously they show up, we have a good time sometimes, we have fun, we get through the hard times together, but they're also the people that will kick me in the butt if I need it and saying like, Jacob, what are you doing, man? Like you shouldn't be doing, like, why are you acting like that?
Yeah.
Like having those kind of difficult conversations when appropriate in a respectful manner,
For sure.
I think is the ultimate form of service, in my opinion.
I agree. And it comes with truth and love.
Yes.
In entrepreneurship, I used to give, because I'm a savage, I call myself a Jesus savage, right?
Love it.
I used
Love
to
it.
give a lot of truth without love. I didn't care about your feelings. Oh, you're this, you're that. Stop being a B word. Just be hard. What does the word tell us? Men don't cry. Men don't show emotions. All that stuff is BS. It's BS. But once you start understanding how to convey the truth, no matter if it hurts someone's feelings, but then it's tied into love. Dude,
Yeah.
I love you. I want the best for you. You told me that you wanted this, and you're not doing the work. So either you're going to do the work or you're not. And hold people accountable to what they say. Nowadays, people are scared of accountability. I'm hard on you because I want to see you succeed. I'm hard on you because I know there's so much more in store. You are better than what you think you are. A lot of people don't believe that they can actually accomplish it. Sometimes it just takes somebody to fire them up in a little bit. Like someone to really believe, like, dude, your standards are way higher than you're setting it right now. You just got to wake up.
I love it, man. And I think, again, you hit the nail on the head. Like the accountability piece, I feel like is really, really key. There was a sales job that I had 4 or 5, 6 years ago now, where one of the gals that was training us said that she hates and loves accountability. She hates it because like she's being held accountable, but she loves it for what she gets out of it. Right.
Yes.
And I think, I kind of mentioned it earlier again, but I think it comes down to the stories that we tell ourselves. And like, if you are my, my sales manager and you're kind of giving me a kick in the butt saying like, hey, you didn't get your calls done, hey, we didn't, get X, Y, and Z completed or whatever, like that might not be comfortable in the moment. But again, is that going to be a story that I tell in a year?
Yes.
Maybe, maybe not. Probably not for the most part, right? But it will be a piece, like a block in the foundation, a block in what I'm building that I've learned from what you're telling me and holding me accountable.
Yes. And you got to ask yourself, it's all an identity piece. Who do you want to become? Who do you need to become in order to get those goals? Right? I love when people are on top of me about certain things. I'm like, dude, you want me to be better? Oh my God. Some people, they get fired up in a different way. Call me. If that gets me going, what'd you say? Okay. Oh, you can't even close force, dude. You can't even do that. Thank you. Now I'm going to go get it done. Like, know how to push my buttons. Get me fired up.
Yeah. Oh man, I love it. Yeah. So find that thing that gets you fired up, people. You heard it here first. I love it.
Yes.
Well, Kelvin says, this has been a fantastic conversation, my friend. So thanks so much again for coming on the show. But what are some goals that you have either, personally or professionally for 2025?
Cool. I love that. First, we're gonna help 1,000 sales pros feel and operate their best. Yes, I
Ooh,
said crazy goals. It
love
might
it.
not make sense, but I'm like, cool. I shoot past whatever. And then second, we're going to be with my other company who I'm the CEO of, whatever, Strive for Sales, where we help contractors scale the
Mm.
business. We are gonna be the number one media company in Phoenix, Arizona, and number one
Ooh.
sales company in Phoenix, Arizona. Those are my goals. If you guys are interested in connecting with me, you got my Instagram, Coach Tata underscore. TikTok is Coach Tata as well. Same as my YouTube. Facebook is Kelvin Tata. If you got any questions on health and fitness or mindset, whatever it is, I'm literally an open book. All right. So DM me. I like having conversations, and I was talking Jake's ear off in this one.
Yeah. Oh man, well, so I'll make sure to leave the links to your Instagram and everything in the show notes so people can find you just super easy. So yeah, folks, anybody out there that maybe you're a traveling sales guy that's on the road all the time and you just don't know, I mean, how do you manage this health thing while closing deals and just being in the car for 6-8 hours or whatever a day? Make sure to reach out to Kelvin. He's really got the stuff figured out. But Kelvin, thank you again for having you on, man. This has been fantastic.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. I'm looking forward to the clips. I'm gonna share it everywhere.
Love it, dude. Well, anybody out there listening, make sure to like, follow, and subscribe, and we will see you guys next time.
Peace, guys. Have a blessed one.